You are more secure than you think you are. I think a lot of the anxieties you're having are purely anxiety. They're not based in reality. They're not based in your actual situation. You're okay. You just need to hear that you're okay. This message found you because you had faith when there was no reason to have faith. You held on to hope when there was a complete void of hope. There may have been a long period of your life where there were no signs you were getting at all that things were going to work out for you. You may have actually been getting signs that things were not going to work out for you. And this may have been like other people just manipulating your energy, manipulating the way things appeared to you. I'm sorry if this happened to you. This could have been like people limiting you, people projecting on you, people having just altered expectations of who you are and who you could be that really got in your head. Oops, something's popping out. Yeah. Peacock reverse just popped out, which is vibrancy. So you were really blocked from all of the places you could go, from all of the people, all of the versions of yourself you could be. You were blocked from seeing your highest self for a long time, but you held on to hope. That's why this message found you. You held on to hope when there was no hope. And that is actually the most important strength you have. That can be seen as a weakness, right? Just being hopeful when there's no reason to have hope. And that can be warped into people seeing you as illogical or not living in reality or not being practical, but that's actually your strength. Your strength is finding the hope to move forward and finding the hope to be the person you deep down really want to be, even when it feels impossible. That is strength. That is not weakness. Shut up. You are so strong. Just to continue on this message, this is one of the most powerful cards, the most powerful energies you can embody. This is the most powerful card in the deck. And like, I sound biased when I pull out of these cards because I love all of these cards for different reasons, but like, this is the sign of like power. Power, dragon. Just look at this card. It just feels so, it's supernatural. Supernatural. That's why people projected on you and said you were impractical and said you were illogical because they didn't understand it because you are supernatural. Your ability to see things, to see the end, even when it's completely blocked off and you feel void of hope, your ability to see the possibility that is still present is your superpower. Rise above earthly matters, glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path, stand tall in your self-worth, and love with a big heart. Giraffes, like, again, this is like symbolic of their long necks. Like, they just can see above the noise. They can see the path forward, even when there's so much in the way. It's like they rise above it and they see the possibility at the end because possibility is always there. Okay, let's get some tarot cards out. I keep seeing dollar signs in my mind, so I don't know. You may be going through some situation where you're really anxious about your finances, your financial situation. You may be going through something that just causing you a lot of anxiety. It's causing a lot of new fears about your finances, which I don't normally get messages about. And I feel like this would only pop up in my head if it's going to work out. Like whatever you're anxious about is you're going to work through it and it's going to work out. It's going to work out in your favor, I'm getting. What do we got? Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Let's get some more. You are more secure than you think you are. I think a lot of the anxieties you're having are purely anxiety. They're not based in reality. They're not based in your actual situation. You're okay. You just need to hear that you're okay. You're getting lost in anxiety and it's causing you to not see things clearly, not see the situation clearly. And I think this comes back to your finances. Four of Swords. You just need to rest. You just need to rest and recalibrate. You may feel like you're not able to rest because you're having financial anxiety, but that's actually when you need to take rest the most. If you're having financial anxiety, you need to rest and recalibrate. You can't force yourself to work when you're too tired. You can't force yourself to work when you're sick or when you're dealing with mental struggles, that's when you need to rest and listen to your body and find the wisdom within your mind. Listen closer to your intuition because it's being blocked because you're too tired, and that's what's causing this anxiety. There's a lot of messaging that, oh, you're not sick, you can do it, you can pull yourself up by your bootstraps sort of mentality. Release that. It's not the 1950s anymore. It's a new era. We listen to our bodies, we take care of ourselves. So it just popped out. Okay, 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. You are going to be okay. You are going to be okay. And there's actually something you were working on for so long, and I feel like you've reached a point where you just look at all the work you've done and you're like, well, what's happening? Like, I don't see anything coming from this work. And this is actually your sign that you can rest right now because you have put so much work in over the past 6 months. I'm getting you put so much work in. So if you're tired, if you're burnt out, rest, because these things that you already put into the atmosphere, you already planted the seeds, you already were working on something, those are still growing, those are still coming into fruition. Those aren't just like long gone, they're still working. Your guides are still working this out and working out where this needs to go. They're figuring it out for you. I'm really just getting the sense that your guides are working it out. This goes back to that having hope when it seemed like there is none. Oh, what's coming out? Strength. And really, strength is like knowing when it's the right time to act and knowing when you just need to be gentle with yourself, take care of yourself. It's really about balance. It's not about overpowering the situation. It's about being tactical. Being tactical and being in balance and in tune with your body, mind, and soul. 6 of Wands. There's something that I'm getting the sense you've been willing it into existence, and you want it so badly that you keep working. This is coming back to that 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. You wanted it so badly, you still want it so badly that you just keep working towards it almost kind of haphazardly. And it's like the actions you're taking are lacking in clarity because you're just like, I want this so badly and I will do anything to get it, which is not really working out in your favor. That's why you're being guided to rest right now, so you can come back to a place of clarity and acting out of balance, acting out of temperance, acting out of alignment. Let your guides take care of the work you have already done and put it where it needs to be put. Don't force it. Stop forcing yourself to move when it's not in alignment with where you are in the current moment. The success is a sure thing. The success is going to come. You may feel like there's something you're fumbling, there's something that you're messing up, and this is your guide that like success is a sure thing. And perfection does not exist. I'm being guided to tell you perfection does not exist. Perfection is not the goal. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's 2 here. Wow. 5 of Swords, 8 of Wands was right below it. Came out like this. What do we have on the bottom here? 5 of Cups. 5 could be significant for you at this time. After 5 of Swords and 8 of Wands, we got the Star, the Hierophant, and the Devil. There is something where you feel like you're struggling to find air. You feel trapped in the mind. You feel trapped in the mind and you feel like you're running out of time. And the fact that the 8 of Wands was under this, I feel like the 8 of Wands is almost representing like survival mode in this reading. It's representing like just, you feel like you're on fire and you're running and you're rushing. And so you're being guided to come back to the star energy within you and your higher wisdom, because you're very wise. Your energy is very potent. I'm getting the sense that this moment is coming for you. This moment, at last I see the light, right? At last I see the light. At last. 1331. It's really showing through your higher wisdom. That's why you're being guided back into yourself. Because it may feel like you're trying to listen to yourself, but it's coming out of a place of survival, out of rushing. And so that's why when you listen to yourself, it's just anxiety. It's just anxious thoughts, it's negative thoughts, it's negative self-talk, and not your actual true light, your true wisdom, right? So you're being guided to slow down and listen to what your body and your mind is actually saying, because if it's coming out as anxiety, that means you need to take a minute to slow down your nervous system, reset your nervous system before you listen in again. I think that's what the devil energy is. This anxiety is coming from, I want to say, like, over attaching to the way things are now. I feel like you may get visions of yourself in a completely different role than you are now. That's a message from your higher self, from your higher wisdom. And so, since that's not happening right now, you feel like you're doing something wrong and you're over attaching to the physical reality and what your physical world looks like now. But the visions you're getting are from your higher self, from your future self. So that should just be confirmation for you that you're on the right path and you're heading towards that role. You're heading towards that future. And it's the future for a reason. It's not going to happen overnight. This is not one of those overnight messages. This is just a sign from your higher self that it is coming. But you don't have to be anxious about its coming. That should just be confirmation that it's coming and I can relax and I can take my time getting there. I do not need to rush towards it because I know it's meant for me. And I know it's going to come in at exactly the right time it's supposed to when I am physically, mentally, and spiritually ready. So this, especially with this Five of Swords, and the timers on here, this sense you feel of like running out of time is in the mind. It's in your anxious mind, and anxiety is not grounded in reality. It's grounded in fear. We got another image of clocks and time. We got the Magician. See if you can see, it's this clock in the background. This is the fairy godmother, right? So midnight, which is interesting that I said this is not an overnight message, which I normally don't even clarify that because that's not the type of readings that I do. But the fact that this is like giving me overnight transformation, fairy godmother. I did a reading probably last month about how your Cinderella moment is coming in the spring, which definitely aligns with the collective I'm reading for now. So the Magician came out in between Three of Cups and Two of Cups. You could be getting some sort of clarity in your sleep or in your dreams. Maybe you're dreaming about a person or you're dreaming about a place. There's something about your dreams and your sleep and something overnight. Something happening overnight. I'm getting like an image of the moon. Okay, I feel like this is coming back to the message of taking rest. There's something that is going to come to you when you are taking rest. When you are like, okay, I just need to settle down and stop working because I'm not in alignment anymore because I'm too overworked and I'm too burnt out. So once you start taking rest, you're going to either get some deep clarity about how you move next or how you move forward or what you do specifically as your next move, or something you have been working on over the past few months is going to actually show up and confirm that you are on the right path. Something you've been working on over the past few months, like you're going to get some sort of external message or opportunity or clarity that those seeds you planted are coming into fruition and being planted. 2222 on the timer as I said that. You're not supposed to see exactly how this is supposed to work out because you're not ready to know. It's supposed to be not like a surprise, but it is supposed to be Knight of Pentacles. Just popped out. I feel like this is coming in the form of a person, or it's coming in the form of like someone bringing you. Wow, 10 of Cups just fell out. Okay, something in the form of like someone is bringing you new information that you are not privy to right now, or there's it could be a new person or someone you already know just coming forward with new information that is going to guide your specific next step. 2323. What's this? Six of Wands. We just got 10 of Cups and Six of Wands in a row. So all the anxiety you fear is blocking this. That's why this is being blocked, because you're not ready to receive this info in a place of deep anxiety. You need to receive it when you're fully in alignment so you can move accordingly. So let's leave the message at that, at 23:45 on the timer. You're not supposed to know until you know, you know? You are on absolutely the right path. Don't doubt yourself, trust spirit. I love you. Let me know in the comments how this resonated.